Hey guys, what is up? Stickboy here, and we are back for another reaction. Tonight we are getting into more RWBY. We're into Volume 3. Volume 3? Yeah, Volume 3. Season and volume, I can't with it. Volume 3, Chapters 3 and 4 tonight. I went back and watched 1 and 2 again. I just wanted to get a little more familiar with it and kind of get a grasp of things again. I'm finding that really with these episodes, there's a lot packed into these episodes, and you really have to see them more than once to pick everything up, or at least I do. I don't know, there's probably some people out there that are really super talented at watching these and just pick up everything on the first go, but I'm not normally one of those people. So I did go back and watch those again and watch the battles, and those were actually really entertaining. Pretty amusing in a lot of cases. But I think the big takeaway is right at the end where the ship flies over and Weiss looks up and obviously recognizes it and knows that there's someone in there that she knows or admires or whatever it is. But the title of this episode chapter is called Brawl in the Family, or It's Brawl in the Family. So if Weiss is related to the person in the ship, maybe things aren't going to go quite so well. And also, the guy that was in the bar looked out and saw that ship and knew that something was about to go down. So I'm interested in seeing what it is. So let's go ahead and pull this thing up. Let's get into it. Just a second, guys. Here we go. And I did try to get a little more familiar with the intro so that I could sync the audio better, although I didn't do half bad last time, as it turns out. But anyways, here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1, play. Maybe it's the pool of blood. It's kind of looking like this volume's gonna get serious. I noticed the lyrics to this intro are actually pretty grim, so I can only imagine. Like, everything about this intro is pretty dark, so I can only imagine what is to come.
Weiss, what is the big deal? Who is it?
Weiss is super excited, though.
Winter. Wait. Your sister? Winter!
I bet she's not as happy to see you as you are to see her.
Winter, I'm so happy to see you!
Oh, your presence honors us.
Yeah, she's lost a little bit of proper...
It's been a long time. The air feels different.
I mean, it is fall, so yeah. It's probably colder.
Just a little.
So, what are you doing here? Classified.
You don't have to hit her like
Right.
that.
Well, how long are you staying? Classified. Of course.
Well, this is nice,
Slightly awkward.
I think.
You're going to love it here! I know you travel a lot, but so much of Beacon is different from Atlas. Vale, too. The government and school are completely separate. Can you believe it? I'm more than familiar with how this kingdom handles
seeing her...
bureaucracy. That is not why I came. Right.
Seeing her really drives home how much Weiss has
light
lightened
fail
up
so miserably in battle. But it appears I have no choice in the matter.
Of the series.
We won! Only a novice would refer to that as a victory. I counted at least 3 strikes missed. Leave us.
Okay, if she's talking about the battle that Team RWBY was in...
How have you been? Oh, splendid! Thank you for asking. I'm actually in the very top ranking of our sparring class. The rest of my studies are going wonderfully.
But she's talking about that match. I think Team RWBY did the best.
I don't recall asking about your ranking. I asked how you've been. Are you eating properly? Have you taken up any hobbies? Are you making new friends?
Well, there's Ruby.
Yeah.
Boo.
I see.
Yeah.
So this is the leader you wrote of. How appropriately underwhelming.
Thank you.
Greetings, Ruby Rose.
RWBY does fine.
I wish to thank you for taking an interest in my sister.
Oh, yes, of course. The honor is in my court.
She's,
I have business with the general and your headmaster. But seeing as I'm early,
RWBY is to
why
RWBY
don't you
like
take me to your quarters?
Toru is to Fruits Basket.
Yes. I wish to inspect them and make sure they are up to my personal standards.
Of course. Just so you're aware, the bunk beds only look unstable.
Bunk beds?
I'll catch up. Wait,
What are these bunk beds that you speak
I
of?
will reconvene with you both at a later juncture.
Good enough.
At a juncture. Yeah.
Yeah, good enough. You're good. Alright. What was her name? Snow? Lisa's sister?
Hey,
I don't know what's going on back here, but...
I'm talking to you, Ice Queen.
Halt!
Excuse me? Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Shh. Not you.
Hey!
Wrong Ice Queen.
You. So that gaudy ship of yours in town?
I think this one...
Guess you're here too.
I'm standing right before you.
So it would seem.
You realize you just destroyed Atlas military property.
Oh.
He won't
I'm
remember it in the
sorry.
morning.
See, I mistook this for some sort of sentient garbage.
I don't have time for your immature games, Crow.
Wait,
Oh,
You two
so
know
you
each
know
other?
each other.
Jeez, you Atlas specialists think you're so special, don't you?
It's in the title.
Well, you know what you really are? A bunch of sellouts. Just like your boss.
I'm not sure what you think you're implying, but I've heard enough.
Oh, I heard too. I heard old Ironwood finally turned his back on Ozpin.
Ozpin?
Weiss, it's time for you to go.
What?
Listen to Big Sister, Weiss. She'll protect you. Just like Atlas is gonna protect all of us, huh?
If you won't hold your tongue, then I will gladly remove it for you.
All right then.
I don't know.
Come take it.
He looks ready. I like how everybody was just already gathered around to
Crazy guy
watch.
just started attacking my sister.
Oh no! Who would do such a thing? It's my uncle!
What?
But Uncle Crow!
Teach him respect, Winter.
Winter, okay. I don't know why I thought her name was Snow. Okay. Y'all are gonna destroy this area. Yeah, they're both totally OP. They're just gonna destroy the whole area. Hopefully Glinda Goodwitch has a repair spell for this. So much property damage.
General Ironwood, sir.
What in the world do you think you're doing?
He started the altercation, sir.
That's actually not true. She attacked first.
Is that right?
I believe it is.
And you. What are you
Who,
doing
me?
here?
I could be asking you the same thing.
Now, everyone. There is a sanction fight happening just around the corner at the Coliseum that I can assure you has better seats and popcorn.
Break it up, everyone.
Fair enough.
We will take care of this mess.
Let's go.
Penny.
Uncle Crow! So good to see you! Did you miss me? Did you miss me?
How could you not?
Nope.
A word, please.
I think I'm in trouble.
You did kind of tear up our
Possibly.
courtyard.
Yeah, I did. Catch you later, kid.
And suddenly,
I feel like Ozpin will be a little more understanding than Ironwood.
He whooped butt. That was a draw at best.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was kind of a draw. I don't think anybody...
Thinking.
If you were one of my men, I would have you shot.
If I was one of your men, I'd shoot myself.
Well, I wouldn't condone his
Kind
behavior.
of walked right into that one.
Retaliating like you did certainly didn't help the situation.
He was drunk.
He's always drunk.
It's true.
Crow, why are you here?
You've been out of contact for weeks. You can't just go dark like that in the field.
I'm not one of your special operatives, Jimmy.
General.
Whatever. You sent me to get intel on our enemy, and I'm telling you, our enemy is here.
We know.
Oh, you know. Well, thank goodness I'm out there risking my life to keep you all informed.
Crow.
Communication's a two-way street, pal. You see this? That's the send button.
They had reason to assume you'd been compromised.
And I have reason to assume you don't need to be here. Seriously, who invited her?
Ch.3 will discuss this incident back on my ship.
But sir.
Winter, leave.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're kind of both at fault, aren't they?
Go on.
Your little infiltrator isn't just another pawn. They're the one responsible for Autumn's condition.
What?
Despite what the world thinks, we're not just teachers or generals or headmasters. The people in this room, the leaders of the other two academies, we're the ones that keep the world safe from the evils no one even knows about. It's why we meet behind closed doors, why we work in the shadows. So you tell me, James, when you brought your army to Vale, did you think you were being discreet, or did you just not give a damn?
Discreet wasn't working.
Are you sure?
I'm here because this is what was necessary.
You're here because Ozpin wanted you here. He made you a part of this inner circle and opened your eyes to the real fight that's in front of us.
And I am grateful.
Oh, well, you've got a real funny way of showing it.
The people of Vale needed someone to protect them. Someone who would act. When they look to the sky and see my fleet, they feel safe. And our enemies will feel our strength.
You think they're scared of your
Maybe.
little
I
ships?
think it just shows the enemies what...
And I've seen the things she's made, and let me tell you,
I think it just makes the enemies
they are.
see what they're up
And
against.
fear will bring the grim. A guardian is a symbol of comfort. An army is a symbol of conflict. There's an energy in the air now. A question in the back of everyone's minds. If this is the size of our defenses, what is it we're expecting to fight?
Yeah. Yeah, when you see all that military equipment
So then,
there.
What would you suggest we do?
I suggest we find our guardian.
And you're sure?
Bad hair, used a scythe, and smelled like my dad after a long day. It was him.
What do we do?
Nothing. We stay the course. They have no idea who we are, so we have no reason to worry. Besides, the last of the heavy lifting is being taken care of, thanks to our clever little friend. Speaking of which, it appears we have a new access point.
Anywhere good? You could say that.
Go to your rooms. I'll prepare everything for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
Let's give the crowd a good fight.
The randomization process is complete! Ladies and gentlemen, your doubles tournament lineup!
See, I remember her from... See, I remember her from the second season, second volume. But I don't remember a whole lot about her, but I do know that she's masterminding something. I just don't remember all the details. But we are about to go into Chapter 4, so... I'm going to try to pay attention. I'm just going to try to pay really close attention. It's going to be kind of hard to do a commentary because... But I'll do my best. But I'm really wanting to pay attention to the details here if I can. So, if I'm a little more quiet, I do apologize in advance. But if the next one, if 4 has as much to take in as 3 did, I may have to be quieter. Because I can't remember her name, the girl that is over Mercury and Emerald. I can't remember her name. And that's too bad because she's obviously important. So let's see what we can pick up here. Here we go. This is Chapter 4 of Volume 3. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play. I never get that quite right. see what happens here.
The Mercury of Haven versus Koko and Yatsuhashi of Beacon.
Good luck, you two!
I feel like Emerald and Mercury are going to be very difficult to beat. Probably much more focused than even what we saw with Team RWBY.
Hey.
Love the outfit, kid.
I'll try not to get blood on it.
I can't promise you'll leave without a scratch.
I won't be the one bleeding.
Oh, I like her.
3, 2, 1, begin!
Let's see who can back up their smack talk. Okay, that seems a little... That seems a little much.
Huh? Look out!
He's good.
Yeah, but where's the girl?
That is the question. Just toying with them. Yeah, we haven't even seen Emerald yet. She's just waiting around to...
Coco!
Yeah. What are you laying on?
I take it back.
I don't like her.
Watch out, she's in the trees.
And with that final blow, Yatsuhashi is eliminated.
What? Damn.
Yeah.
And with an amazing upset, Emerald and Mercury are victorious!
Upset? What do you mean upset? How was that an upset? Those two just
Yes. I was merely needed to oversee the
overwhelmingly
transport of
outmatched the
additional
other two.
Our last shipment was lost to an ambush. I believe you had a run-in with its cargo, actually. It's fortunate those paladins were still in the prototype stage. Otherwise, your team may not have fared so well. Weiss, you've done well out here on your own. You should be proud. I'll be honest, it was quite amusing seeing Father's face the day you left for Beacon.
I can't wait to show him what I've learned.
Oh? And what do you think you've learned?
What do you mean? I'm getting better and better with my glyphs. I've even started time dilation.
And what of your summoning?
I...
Has she done that?
can't.
Has she done that yet?
Ridiculous. Every Sheen has the ability to summon. We have for generations.
I've tried. It's the one thing I'm having trouble with.
We Sheen.
She's already bad news with her glyphs.
Unlike many, our semblance is hereditary.
If she
But
could
that
learn to
doesn't
summon.
mean that it will come easily. Your semblance is like a muscle. The more you practice with it, the stronger it will become. But if you only focus on one aspect of it, if you fail to test the limits of what you think is possible, then you'll never truly grow.
No, that's true.
You're nothing but talk, kid.
You can do it, Ruby!
Soaring Ninja wins. Total annihilation.
And by the way, don't ever call me old.
My turn.
Now, where was I?
You were telling us about your last mission.
Right, you're right. I'd come across a small village in the swamps west of Mystery.
Okay.
Right off the bat, I knew something wasn't right.
What were you doing there?
I needed information. Tired from battling Grimm along the way, I decided to start my search at the town's inn. That place was crawling with lowlifes and thugs, even a few huntsmen that I could only assume had been hired by less than reputable people for less than respectable jobs. And that's when it happened.
What happened?
I was defeated by the mere sight
The horror.
of the innkeeper's skirt length.
You are the worst!
Best 2 out of 3?
So, Uncle Crow, did you get in trouble with Ozpin?
Nah, me and Oz go way back. We're cool.
Cool for an old guy.
Not funny.
Hey, so what are you doing here anyway?
Well,
I thought Dad said you'd be away on a mission.
He can't
for
be
like
that old if he can
ever.
beat you at video games, right?
Well, a professional huntsman like myself is expected to get results as soon as possible.
Yeah, I get that. We're pretty much pros too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty
You knew
much.
sometime. We totally saved Vale while you were gone.
Funny, because I heard Vale suffered a Grim attack after you almost managed to stop a train. But they don't give out medals for almost.
They do, and they're called silver.
Well, we helped take down Roman Torchwood. He's
She's
locked
not
up an
wrong.
Ironwood ship, and crime's been down ever since. That's basically a bounty mission.
Sure, you may be acting like huntresses, but you're not thinking like one. You really think 4 girls and their friends could end all crime in a kingdom?
I mean, I did until you said that.
Violence hasn't dropped since Roman got nabbed. It's stopped. Completely. No White Fang activity anywhere around the city. You cut off the head of a King Taijitu, but now the second head's calling the shots. That's what Ironwood can't get through that thick metal head of his.
You know the general?
Hey, I know everybody to some extent. Remember, you're talking to a member of the coolest team to ever graduate Beacon. Team Stark. That's when I met your parents. We were pretty well known back in the day.
Well known for crummy fashion sense.
Hey, we looked good. And I have a number of inappropriate stories that'll back that up.
I bet.
But I'll save those.
He was
for when
just
they're
about
older.
to. He was just about to get into one.
Anyway, I'm too old to be hanging out with a bunch of kids. You're gonna cramp my style. Look, just remember that you've still got a long way to go. And don't think for a second that graduating means you're done. Every day out there is worth a week in this place. You two, you're gonna go far. But only if you keep learning. If you never stop moving forward.
Excellent form. Now think to your fallen foes, the ones that forced you to push yourself past who you were and become who you are now. Think of them and watch as they come to your side.
You can do it.
I can't.
Stop doubting yourself.
I'm trying.
If this is what you call trying, then you have no hope of winning the tournament, let
You know,
alone succeeding as a
you
hunter.
could at least
Why
support
don't
her.
you just move back home? I'm sure Father will give you a nice job as a receptionist.
I don't need his charity.
But you do need his money, don't you?
What? How did you know about that?
Lucky guess. I may have been in a similar situation when I joined the military. So what have you done this time?
Well, that's the thing. I'm really not sure. I went to pay for lunch the other day, but my card didn't work.
How embarrassing.
I know!
You think that was intentional?
Well, it was. Why would he cut me off like that?
Perhaps so you'd stop avoiding him and call home. Emotions can grant you strength, but you must never let them overpower you. It sounds to me like you have two choices in front of you. You can either call him, beg for his money back, and explain once more why you want to study at Beacon over Atlas. Or you could continue to explore Remnant, discovering more about the world and, honestly, more about yourself.
Okay.
It's time for me to go.
It was really good to see you, Winter.
Until next time, sister.
Okay. You gonna talk to him this time? No. Explore Remnant it is. All right. Interesting. Okay. So it sounds like Team RWBY, they feel like they really did they really had a victory there at the end of Volume 2. But the pros are saying, hey, no, actually, if it had been a victory, that train never makes it to Beacon, right? So, I get it. They've got more to learn, and they need to know that. Confidence is good, but, you can't be so overconfident that you don't think that you have to learn anymore. So, that's always a good thing to learn. So, and clearly, I'm gonna learn her name. I'm gonna have to learn her name without getting spoiled. But the girl that is in charge, that is over Mercury and Emerald, who, by the way, it was no surprise that they were way better in the tournament. So I don't know. I don't know that it makes sense thinking about that tournament. I don't know how much sense it makes though to shave it down, to shave the number of members down every round, because you don't have the same dynamics as a team as you did when when it was all four of you or even two of you. So, and it looked like they both performed equally well in that match. So, which one do they choose to go to the next round? To go to would that be the final? I mean, as many teams as we've seen, there's definitely that definitely wouldn't narrow it down to one champion for sure. I don't know. That's a weird rule for me, but anyways, that's changing the subject. anyways, interesting stuff, and I will definitely be looking forward to getting farther into this volume. So, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you did, and until next time, guys, I am Stickboy, and I will see you guys later.